Hey everybody. So yeah, I didn't get this together in time for Holding Space Sunday, but I think what I'm going to do is how I did the full moon last time, which is read the moon right now at the beginning of this video, just because we're just a couple days past that Virgo new moon, and then we'll head into the week, Monday through Sunday kind of thing. Yeah, it's there's a lot going on. There's a constant bombardment of energy coming from the sun, like back to back solar flares on days. So, you could be experiencing all kinds of physical symptoms, fatigue, um, irritability, anxiousness. That I woke up at 4 in the morning in like a bit of a panic attack. So, and it was just over like silly, silly things. Anyway, we also have like a lot of planets kind of sticking around in retrograde there. And I think there's almost five of them, and Mercury's just heading into it. Um, the one thing I like to say, and it seems to be particularly the theme for this retrograde season with all these planets, is to focus on the re. So um, restoration, reflection, recalibration, all of those things. So it's just our time to kind of go within. And that's sort of the Virgo season too, right? Like it's starting things new. It's, represented by the Virgin, but um, but trying to, yeah, just start things anew. And I think right now we're just being asked to like really make sure that we are asking for what we need. We're taking some downtime. We're looking at ways we need to basically redo our lives. So, how do we better take care of ourselves and our body? The body really comes up strong on this one. Just like I'm definitely been the last couple of days getting the nudge to just uh, yeah, to really to reflect on what's working and what's not working, um, like ways, especially when it comes to the body. So again, eating better, getting my gut check in health, in check, and all of those sorts of things. So let's take a look at what the cards say about this Virgo moon. We'll do our normal three set of cards, and yeah, then we'll get into the day by day right following that. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's exactly like we just said. It's a new moon, a new start is coming. So, yeah, this Virgo new moon it's almost like it has that New Year's kind of feel. Like, make your list of what you want to accomplish this year, what you want, changes you need to make in your life. Any what are they called? I never do them. Resolutions. Ooh, it's an RE word too. So maybe some resolutions. It doesn't have to be saved for the calendar year. I kind of look at September as a new start. In North America, we go back to school. It's restarting school, restarting your education. It changes the whole dynamic and schedule. So it just may be time to reflect on where you want things to head and where you could make some improvements in your life. And then we have the full moon in Aquarius, which is show the world the real you. So again, doing a lot of this clarification work around who am I and who do I want to be and who do I want to present to the world. I think for most of us, we're there. We just need to start being really firm in our belief system of this is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. And then just to confirm, it's a full moon in Virgo, which is the opposite of it's the new moon. But it just says you are good enough. Yeah, again, just keeping in mind that like you're already doing it. We're probably already doing, we've done most of the work. So don't panic or fret that you're getting it wrong or you're getting left behind or any of those things. Yeah, it's just asking us to start getting in alignment, basically, is what I'm getting. Is that these calibrations they're working behind the scenes with this energy and boosting our personal like energy field and source. And our job is just to stay true to our authentic self, which, and if you haven't quite defined the parameters of that, um, it's just asking us to really focus on that right now. All right. Then we also got the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So again, focusing on your big picture. What do we want to see? So if we're talking about, that we're going through this shift, we're changing from this lower density energy to a higher density energy. And what do we want that to look like? We still have to be doing that work. Like it's almost like a daily thing, whether that's prayer or mantra or meditation for you. It's putting that into practice over and over and over again. Um, just so that it's like the concrete plans that we're making for that that they're on display for everyone to see so we can co-create together. Okay. So got the Swan Queen, which is transformation, intuition, and patience. Yeah, we're in a stage. We're still in this transformation stage. Um, it's our intuition is coming online stronger and stronger. I'm noticing, different ways of accessing information I never had before. Um, yeah, and just patience. It's like it's getting an upgrade, but it's like it takes time. It's like the computer, right? If you're downloading a new piece of software, it takes time for that download to come in and then to fully integrate into the computer, right? So when you do your updates or whatever your computer does or your phone or whatever, you have to wait while it downloads all that and then integrates it into the system. That's essentially what's happening with us right now. Yeah, and if it's again, I'm just going to go back to this because they're really kind of hammering it. Is just like if you are having help, talk to the angels, talk to your guides, ask for help, ask to see it in a different way, more clearly, or ways that you could present yourself differently. And then finally, I just always love this card because I feel like this is where we're heading, this overall feeling we want to be in. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. So, yeah, as soon as we've got the plan in place and we know where we're headed, it's starting to take action of how we're going to, help each other out. At the moment, we're still in this kind of like solitary phase, meaning we're just trying to uh, make sure we've got all our ducks in a row, all our T's are crossed and I's are dotted in our personal thing, because we can't help other people until we help ourselves first, right? So we've got to be at our best sort of like peak performance before we run this race. And before we're going to run it as a team within our, our soul family and our tribes and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, September feels like it's going to be about just make those final check marks to make sure we've got everything in alignment. Body, mind, soul. Body is kind of like the big one coming up. Okay. The first one we got then to go along with this moon is loving unconditionally embrace. Yeah, it's interesting that this comes up because, I feel like part of the work I've been doing over the last 2 weeks is I've been taking like a personal hammering about like myself, how I feel about myself, how I present myself to the world. And for me, it's been a lot of body stuff. It's like, man, you gotta take better care of yourself. Like, this is not a joke. Like, you're just not, I'm just, for lack of a better word, I'm lazy, like super duper lazy. Um, and I'm busy, and I know that's not an excuse, but I don't find the time to put myself first and, spend 30 minutes stretching or, I don't drink enough water. I get too wrapped up in things like it's just, and that's the nudge I'm getting, like, is like, you need to focus on this and do better in September. So That's going to be my New Year's resolution. And that, yeah, there you go. Balance, being in harmony. We've got to find that balance in our body, mind, and soul. Um, and then we also got meditation. So being mindful. Like I said, the best way to integrate this stuff is we need to spend that 5, 10. It doesn't have to be like we're not these monks that have to hike up the mountain, find the perfect spot, sit there and meditate for like 4 or 5 days. Like that's not what is being asked of us. We're we're being asked for just like max 5 minutes a day. Um, that's really nothing, right? Like I don't, and then I look at myself and I'm like, why can't you do that? It's 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's it. So, yeah, that's the moon for this last Virgo new moon that happened on Saturday. But again, these energies are so big and intense right now that it's kind of like these carry on sometimes for 4 or 5 days before and after. So you can always be working with it every day, but just definitely still the re's, right? Whatever word jumps out to you the most. Recalibrate, re-examine, renew, restore, rest. Yeah, you can pick up any of the RE words you want. Make a whole list of them. Pick the 5 favorites that you're going to work on for September. So that's what I'm getting for the moon. I'm going to do the day by day coming up here. So the Monday through Saturday. I don't even know the dates. I know we're heading into September on Thursday. So, yeah, I'm just going to do one card here because I just want to know sort of the overall theme of this week as we head into September. Okay, yeah. So we got the devil. Not that bad. Um, Facing my inner demons brings me closer to my authentic self. Wow, that just summed up the moon reading too, right? Yeah, for me, a lot of what's been coming up is those inner demons, like, and that's body stuff. It's like you're lazy, you are like not paying enough attention to your health. Um, I've got some of those. We've all got them. We've all got addictions, and we've all got inner demons. Um, and sometimes it's just easier to let those play out because we know the amount of work it takes to slay those demons. So, yeah, that's what we're being asked to do this week is start really getting in touch and in tune with those things that are tripping us up. Whether, they may not be a full-fledged addiction or, but they're just, it could just be fear. Sometimes fear trips us up so bad we don't get anything done in our spiritual life. So, yeah, so really re-examining everything that's going on for you and like the places where we really need to make some changes. And that's one thing about the devil card. When it comes up, people always get a little freaked out, but it's like the death card too. They just mean change. Like change is coming. Um, but like any change, you get a chance. Like it's a choice point. You can choose to keep going down the road you're going, or you can make a change, an actual, like, full, like, stop change, right? So, yeah, that's what this week is asking us. We're still doing a lot of this inner work. We're occasionally coming together as groups and things like that, having nice encounters and meetings, but we're still needing to make sure that we're on track. So, that looks like what the overall theme of the week is. And then coming up will be the days of the week. Okay, take care, you guys, and we'll see you hopefully for Holding Space Sunday on Sunday if it pans out. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at Monday. Again, I have like 3 totally different decks that I just kind of randomly picked, so we could get answers all over the place. We'll see. All right. So Monday. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be a week of work on different aspects. Okay. All right, Monday. Not a fun day. It's today. So by the time you see this, you may have already missed it, but maybe you could it'll put some stuff into perspective. So we got completion. So yeah, it's the end of a cycle. I think this is just gearing us up for the just like really iterating. That's not the word. Um, Emphasizing that this is like a new year. It's heading into September. It's like, okay, the energy is shifting and changing. We're coming to the end of a cycle in our lives. It doesn't mean we're going to die. It just means things are different. Um, Often, like this card to me always depicts it's like we're mourning, quite heavily mourning. Um, but the person is with their spirit guides. They're all good. The sun is rising. Good change is on the horizon. So don't like fear so much. Um, Grieving is important. But when when you feel like you've done that well, it's time to start moving on. We're at the end of the cycle and we need to start envisioning the new things, which is funny because I'm going to read this one first, but so we got autumn, which is what we're heading into. Release the old and rest. Again, we're asking, it's just like, okay, we're starting a new year. Let's clear the slate, clean slate. Um, Getting prepared, like I'm sure it's going to come up later in the week of the work that we're going to need to do is going to center around starting to do those lists again of like, what do I want to see? What do I want to feel? Um, so right now it's just like keep clearing out the old. Don't hang on to it. Don't mourn it for too long. When that cycle is complete, let it complete. Time to move on. And we also got a little piece of like cooling your emotions. So, and that's emotions in general. Like I think when we always think of cooling an emotion, it's instantly it's anger, right? But fear is all just fear at the end of the day, whether it's anger, grief, all of those things. It comes down to fear. So it's getting that back in check, not letting it rule our lives or consume us to the point that we're not doing our work. That's Monday. This is going to be a heavy week. I can feel it already, but we're going to get a lot done and we'll be ready for this new, September New Year's party. I mean, why wouldn't we have a party at the end of this week? I think we should. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the week. Okay, let's see what Tuesday has to hold. Yeah, it's we never want to head into those weeks and be like, oh, just I just need to like not have another week like this. Trust me, today I was like, I'm doing this video, recording this late. Like, it's probably not even going to get onto YouTube tonight. But I was like, I don't want to do this. I just want to sit around. I don't want to do anything. But then, yeah, I knew I couldn't. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, no. Okay. So, the first one we got is impatience. Um, I think this is just about not rushing the process. Um, because if we've got spirit on our side behind us there, but we're reaching for the moon and it's like I just want to get this done. That's kind of like same thing. Like I just said, like I just want to get this done. I'm so tired of doing all this work. Um, but the thing is that ladder isn't super steady. You could just topple over at any moment reaching for the moon. So take your time, go with the flow, don't rush it. Don't rush this process. So I think if we're impatient, like, it'll fall out from under us too fast. And that's not where we want to be right now. So, yeah. Okay. And then we got reflect on your priorities. So we're still exactly, like I said, this is the week. Um, re, just spending the time reflecting and redefining where we're headed. And again, I can't stress this enough. I'm just getting like, do not bypass things too, right? Just be like, well, that's still kind of a mess, but I'm not going to deal with it this week. I don't think that's a good idea. We also got exchange energy to create abundance. So, um, yeah, if you're having troubles with this process, ask for help. Again, if you can ask energetically from guides and spirits, go get a Reiki treatment. Yeah, or just honestly, this just to me is again, it's funny. Like this is a meditation pillow. That's all that I'm getting, and it's like get in and do that meditation. Create good energy around you so that you can exchange and have more abundance or better things coming your way. So rather than sitting in fear about all this work and everything, we just have to take the time, couple minutes a day, just to exchange good energy, whether that's with someone or on your own. So that can even just be go out in nature and sit under the tree for 5 minutes, play with a pet, those kind of things, right? Exchanging just like pure love energy. So, all right, that's Tuesday. Don't rush the process and ask for help. All right, taking a look at Wednesday. Yeah, I bet you some people have tuned out. I could just feel it. They're like, I'm not doing any work. Or like you'll be like me and it'll be Friday and you'll be like, oh my God, I haven't done any work. I got too busy with stuff, which I know is probably going to happen for some of you because you have to get the kids back to school this week and all that fun stuff. So it'll mess up. Ooh, Wednesday, yeah. This is the night before we go back to school. So I can see this is what this is about for all my parents out there. And just everybody doing new things, right? Yeah, okay, hang on. Okay, so Wednesday, we're still being asked to release all that fear, sadness, grief, all the heavy, dark stuff. The thing about this card that is my favorite is we're our own worst enemy. We're standing this way, we've got the blinders on, everything is terrible, my life is horrible, there's no way out of this, it's so dark. But if you just turn around, the sun is breaking through the clouds. You just need to turn around, get a new perspective, and walk a different direction. So if you're really struggling at this point to really let stuff go, um, just turn around. I don't know what that was. Just turn around and look at it from a fresh pair of eyes or a new perspective. And yeah, the light is coming in, and we can take advantage of this. We also got breathe through the tension. So yeah, just honestly, if it becomes too much and too overwhelming, get into breath work. Go back to meditation. So we're having this really overall theme from the week of just like do the work. When it becomes too much, take a minute and rest, let things go, but take that moment and do the meditation. And then we also got sage, which is be devoted and committed. So Wednesday, it's just like, okay, this is kind of like, I'm getting like, this isn't really an option anymore. This isn't like, I'm going to pass this off and I'm not going to do it because I don't have time or I don't do this or like the million excuses. And it's like, I'm sorry, that time is up. You have to commit at this point, and we have to be doing this work. If you want to make things easier for yourself on a day-to-day basis, this work has to be done. So, yeah, be devoted. Again, we're talking that same thing that I've said through the last 2 days and the moon is we're just asking for short amounts of time. Like it's 5 minutes out of your day. We've got to find it. All right, that's Wednesday. All right, let's see what Thursday is all about. Uh, and when I do these readings too, I just want to say that, like, yes, it's day by day, um, but if you only get like one day to focus on things, um, and that's your best day, then that's your best day, like, of the week. And you don't have to be doing this 24/7, 7 days a week. It's just about putting a little bit of effort in, because that's what, spirit and our soul is asking of us right now. Interesting. Okay, this is Thursday. Okay. Um, it's interesting. This is only for some of us. So this might not apply to you, or you might see someone in your circle of family or friends go through this. There's going to be a question coming up about, I don't want to say it's not the I told you so energy, but I always say this card is called Vanity, but what it is it's like the wise wizard, spouting his wisdom and energy and information to everyone, and the well-to-dos of society are just like, he's a crazy man. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of challenge in whether it's in our circle or we hear of it, where people are like, you're just a crazy person. Let's not meet that with anger and craziness. We're being asked to unleash our kindest self. Unleash your kindest self. So, yeah, it's almost like a turn the other cheek. It doesn't necessarily mean like don't say anything and hold back, because we also got winter, which is take care of your needs. So, I mean, in a little bit, you have to be this guy and you have to just spout your information, whether people like it or not. But it's like, this is who I am. But do it in the kindest way possible, right? So yeah, that's just what I'm getting for Thursday. There's going to be a little bit of a challenge of whether it's our belief system, um, whether some new information comes in on the world stage, again, challenging our belief systems. I got stuff flying around again. I hope it's not aphids though, because we had an infestation at the front of the house, as long as they're not all in this room. Anyway, yeah. So just, yeah, meet everything with kindness. Kill them with kindness. I know that's a terrible saying, and I'm not asking you to kill anybody. It's just like, just don't go down that road of being aggressive or righteous, or it doesn't matter if they don't believe your opinion or your thoughts or your feelings. Um, it's what you believe, and you need to take care of yourself right now and your needs. And so if stuff's not aligning with you, then it's best to let that go at this time. Right? And the kindest thing sometimes you can do for someone is to just walk away from them. I know that's harsh, but that's what I'm getting for Thursday. So, okay, taking a look at Friday. Okay, it's been a bit of a week, hasn't it, guys? Like, sorry, when there's work to do, you sometimes can't get out of it, right? Like, you just have to get it done. I just got two cards. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So these popped out at the same time. So we got completion again. Again, more situations. I think this is like this isn't just like, oh, we're continuing the work we've been doing. I feel like in this, like, if we go back to the beginning, like, working on those inner demons, sometimes it's external, demons that were, it's like, it's almost like each day is a different completion of something we've been needing to let go. Um, today, today for Friday is focusing on dissipating. This is my card for just like you know, you go inside your house and you just watch TV all day and we just ignore the entire outside world and we slowly deteriorate and slowly fade away. So it's just looking at where we might be. It's escapism, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that your escapism is television. It can be addictions. It can be uh, just plain out ignoring everything. It's just asking us to, that cycle needs to be completed. I was actually talking to someone about this the other day, and it's been really hard since like we locked down because it's easier to do this. I do this. This is my new favorite thing to do because of lockdown. It's like I'd rather not be out there peopling with the crazy people, but it's not serving me, right? It's just deteriorating my mind and my spirit and my body. Um, yeah, and and it's not where we need to be headed right now. So reveal what needs to be seen. So again, we're getting that same sort of messaging about this authentic self and stepping into it and like making sure you know who that is, right? That you've done the work and you're like, yep, nope, this is who I am and this is what I want to see and this is where I want to go. And it might just be time to start revealing that plan to others, to the world, to just being like, this is what I'm doing. And then, okay, this also ties in. So it's the elder, which is moving beyond ancestral patterns. Yeah, sometimes a lot of this stuff that we do to ourselves or like that we get caught up in is like very ancient to our lineage, and we carry that torch. And we're usually coming into this life to resolve those things. So just take a look at like some of your family karma, things you make sure we've hit that completion cycle and that we're not just, our job is to clear all these things in this lifetime. Um, I know that for me, but I sense that's a lot of people's story right now. So don't just like tune it out. We've got work to do, you guys. Like I know we don't want to do it, but our job is this. Our job is this completion. Mourning our ancestors. They're fine. They've moved on. They, they took it as far as they could in their lifetime, and we're coming to the end of the cycle. And so it is our job to wrap this stuff up. So sometimes it's even just looking at the past and um, forgiving family things that have happened, just putting good energy into them and asking for the greatest and highest good to come to that situation. It doesn't require a ton of work. And again, I think we're at a place where we don't have time for a ton of work. Um, we have time for acknowledgement and then transmuting that energy uh, with prayer and meditation and those sorts of things. Those are the things that are at our disposal right now. So, yeah, sorry, I know it's been a hard week and it's just about doing the work. So, that's Friday. All right, let's take a look at Saturday. Uh, it's been a long week, and I hope that it's not too harsh on you. Um, yeah. Honestly, these cards are pretty much the same, like message over and over again. So again, if you don't get to do something daily, but you end up with time on Saturday or just Sunday or whatever, uh, this is what they're asking us to do. All right. Well, we got extra cards, so this is going to be a bit longer. Okay. Saturday. No, Friday? Where are we? I don't even know anymore. Hopefully I remembered. I think it's Saturday. The first card we got is Despondence. On this particular card, this is my figure for Mother Earth. So it's just coming up about a little bit of paying attention to Mother Earth and Gaia and Pachamama, and not just having this like despondence. Everything's fine, nothing's going on. Like she's shifting and changing. It's only we just need a matter of tapping into her and connecting to her energy, and that's going to help us shift ourselves too. So yeah, it's just it's not even despondence isn't really like the key piece of this. Um, Again, it's that same as that dissipating card. It's like we can't not do the work. So it's just asking us to tune into Mother Earth. However you do that, prayer and meditation is usually your best. We also got talk less and feel more. So again, I just always it's the meditation in there, right? This is purely just be like connect to Earth, meditate. We also got detoxify. Again, an Earth-based Taurus card. So, and our little cow buddy there. I guess he's a bull. No, yeah. Anyway, just that Earth energy, asking us to connect to Earth, be at Earth, detoxify. Maybe just this whole week has been really hard on you. So, like, sometimes the best way to just clear your energy is to go sit. But she's got a nice big amethyst crystal there. With the crystal under the moon. Well, we can't see the moon quite yet, but just let it all go. Let that energy go. It's not detoxification. It may not necessarily be the physical body, and maybe you haven't done, you weren't able to do things this week, and you're like, yeah, no, we're into September 2nd, and I miss New Year's, and it's time for me to get these resolutions going. We also got stay rooted and grounded. So again, Earth Guardian. Yeah, Saturday, big hammering of connecting to Mother Earth. And then we also got spring, which is see your seeds grow. And I think this is a literal card, literal, actual, whatever, saying, okay, that's what we're asking you to do right now is plant seeds. And by spring, because nothing's going to grow if you don't plant the seeds. So this is just letting you know, connect to Earth, detoxify the energy, hers and yours. How we do that is by just participating and connecting to her and sending her love and receiving love. And then we're going to plant these seeds, and by spring, it's going to start to grow. This is where we need to be headed. It's kind of a good one. Yeah. So Saturday, it's our mock Earth Day, meaning not mock her, but get out there and connect to her. And and show her your love, and she will return that love to you. All right, let's do Sunday. After that week of stuff, hopefully we'll do a holding space Sunday, because it seems like maybe we need to connect live and yeah, if you can come on, if I do get on there and we do come on live, feel free to jump in the chat there. Maybe we just all need to come together and chat this out, because it's a lot of work and it's a heavy energy going on. Yeah, we just need to, I don't know. We're probably, hopefully Sunday, woo, cards are falling. Hopefully by Sunday, we get a bit of a break. Let's see what the cards say here. Flying cards. Ooh, oh my God, seriously. I don't even know where that went. Oh, sorry, guys. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Two cardorama. Okay. Ah, can't get these in together. Okay. All right. Sunday. Yeah, it's a recovery day. So this card basically is just like, this is what I love this card because, again, is that the Mother Earth? Yeah, Mother Earth again is there. Um, Spirit is there, whatever you call the higher power. Um, and the key is being presented and illuminated for us, and the door illuminated, lock and key there. So we've done all the work and we've recovered what we needed to recover so that we can open the door. And again, and discovery, heart centered, spirit in the background, moon, just everything growing. Yeah, that, like, if we've done our work and we've connected in with Earth, here we go. Sunday is our recovery day. And literally, I feel like this is like, it's going to be a rest and recovery day. Discovering a lot of good heart chakra energy. But just, yeah, Sunday's kind of like, hey, we did it. We also got know your worth. So again, just reiterating to yourself that you're enough. Everything is good. Yeah, you're enough. And all the work has led up. And then we also got shine. So it's time. It's time to go forward, be our authentic self. Especially if we've done all this work, we know who that is and where, or who we are and where we're headed. And then, yeah, we got trust in higher forces. And that's interesting because in everyone we've got, we've got a bit of spirit at our back. That's like, a nebula in space, but it's, again, I always think of those cosmic energies as like nebulas and star clusters as spirit. We've got spirit and everything behind us, backing us. So trust in the higher forces. Wow. Yeah. So basically, Sunday is awesome because it's like, hey, we did our work and we did it. And now you get to rest, hopefully. So, yeah, take Sunday off and just relax and rest and enjoy the fruits of our labor. And no, yeah, like with that planting seed card that came out for Saturday, and just knowing that, when you plant the seeds, it's going to happen right now, um, but we're going to see growth like by spring at the latest. And then I just wanted to sum up the week, and we ended up getting the Hermit. Although it's like telling me, it's like, this is just about Sunday. So I journey to a place of solitude to deepen my understanding of self-knowledge. So Sunday is definitely, it's time to integrate this and just be at peace and rest and know you did a good job this week. Congratulations. A pat on the back. All right, that's the week coming up, taking us into September. Hopefully I will get to be on for Holding Space Sunday, and I'm going to cut this off now and try to get this video up because they take a long time sometimes. All right, talk to you soon. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Remember, you're the most important factor in all of this. First, love yourself. Okay, take care.